Today we're going to make a faux potted Christmas tree. Let's build that. I started out with a 5-gallon planter pot. I drilled holes for drainage in the bottom since mine's going to be sitting outside. Using a razor blade, I cut a hole in the side of the pot where I could feed an electrical wire through for my Christmas lights. I then took a wire tomato planter and cut the bottom rung off. I left the legs standing so that it would hold this planter up inside of your pot. They act as a sort of base to keep the planter from going all the way to the bottom. Once I have this fitted, I can then take it out to work on it. I purchased wire Garland, not the flimsy stuff, the stuff with hard wire inside. I bought about 90 feet of it. I found it at the dollar store, so it was only like $6. And I just took all 6 of these and I wrapped them around the wire. Every once in a while I would loop it around the vertical wire. That way it would help keep it from getting uncoiled like a spring. In order to shape the top, I had to join all 3 of the top prongs. So using my hacksaw, I cut a groove into each one of the legs. This would allow me to take some floral wire and wrap all 3 legs together to make a uniform point, the tip of my Christmas tree. I'm sure you could use tape or maybe even some sort of glue, and if you had a welder you could even weld them, but this is just what I had, so the floral wire worked pretty good. I just used the hacksaw to put a groove in it so that it would really grip onto the wire and it wouldn't just slip off. With the top join, you can then finish up wrapping up all your garland around it. I ended up having 1 extra roll of garland, so I flipped it back over and kind of compressed the base a little bit and added that last one around the bottom. Once all my garland was on, I flipped it over and kind of fluffed it up and spread it out. I then ended up rewrapping the top to make it a little bit cleaner and just tried to fill in any of the gaps. Then we just took some Christmas tree lights and wrapped them around the tree. I made sure that the plugged part was on the bottom so that it could feed down inside the pot and come out that hole we put previously. Once I got to the bottom, I just used one of the wire ties that came with the lights to wire it up to make sure it didn't get yanked on. Then you can put it in your pot and decorate it how you want. Kid wanted to throw on some ornaments, so we just threw on some hooks and hung some ornaments up, and he seemed to have a blast counting and hanging up stuff. So he should be pretty excited when we set up our big tree for Christmas. With the tree all done, it was time to put it outside. It's going to be sitting on this porch. Tomorrow's Thanksgiving, so we'll set it up on Friday, and it'll probably stay there till New Year's. So if you need a good little Christmas project coming up, some home decor, this is a great little project. It probably cost me under 20 bucks. For a faux potted Christmas tree, that's a pretty good deal. So, looks good, the wife likes it, and that's all that matters. So, thanks for watching. I hope you liked the video. If you did, feel free to give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions, feel free to leave it down in the comments. If you want to see more videos like this, feel free to subscribe to the channel, UNI DIY. I try and post there regularly. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next project.